Hello again. Not so far from a house that I visited last year, and if all goes well, I'll buy it. Quite big house, large plot of land, small lake with it, close to a forest, like 30 meters or so. And I'm thinking about organizing bike trips from there, for example, and to have sort of excursions to interesting places, hiring people, local people, for interesting spots in the city, in the cities, various cities that you can go to, with Kremenchuk also, which is 10 kilometers or so, in that direction approximately. And maybe so it'll be a little bit like ecotourism also, and velotourism, of course, bike tourism, for cyclists who want to make short trips to long trips, see interesting and beautiful spots. Interesting in the sense of what people make beautiful, mostly nature, but some things that people make as well. And one of the things I don't really like in Ukraine, too much of this stuff lying around. So tell to people, if you see something, just pick it up, put it in your pannier, one thing at a time, to make it a little bit nicer, which fits nicely, of course, with the idea of ecotourism. And you can see it here. I took a few things already, put it in my pannier, in one of them. So there's the bike. Yeah, I think this is a great spot for what I want to do, not just to develop some bicycle components and finish writing down and editing all the things I've been working on for several years now. I think it will be cool. I will let you know how it goes. I'm thinking of something like advertising a bit, with making use Drova, that's firewood. Making use of the situation, a bit of dark humor, such as, if you're lucky, you may see a rocket or drone. And note that I have not seen any rockets or drones, except for the explosions. As a result, I didn't see them. They were at night in Zaporizhia. Bit of dark humor. You need humor in situations like this. But the house is really quiet. I've been there for 5 hours or so with the seller. I like him. He also has a company called Eco Build Service, and he's built the house ecologically. It's very interesting. Everything's interesting here. Okay, those are my plans. It took a long time, also because of a lot of problems that I had, such as in 2022 when I started. I thought about buying a house close to Zhytomyr. I saw some really nice houses, but I thought, maybe they're too far from the city, and if you're new to a country, for living at least, it's better to be a bit closer to a city to have more contact with people. So when you're in that house, just following that road approximately in that direction. So it is in that direction, but okay. Then you need to be a bit closer to a city. Also had a small accident, a fall with a bicycle, just too small bicycle from a friend of a friend. And used it, made a mistake, made a fall, thought nothing happened, I made sort of roll, but actually it did something. It caused a pinched nerve in my foot. I had never had anything like that in my life, and I thought, but there can't be anything wrong. There's no visible any change of color of the skin or something in my foot, but it was very painful. So, and then my friends started complaining after 2 weeks. Yeah, I should have already chosen a house to buy. I mean, that's a big decision, and because of the war, some of my ideas I couldn't go through with. So I had to change. I had to think about what to do. It takes time. And it's weird that someone doesn't understand that. So I had to think about all these issues to change my plans. Couldn't go to enough places to visit houses because I had this issue with the pinched nerve. It took, I think, about 6 months to really go away. It got better all the time, but to really go away, it's 6 months or so. And last year I had other issues. I needed to find storage for all my stuff, which was at a relative, but she moved, so I didn't have a space anymore, and other things. Yeah, some cars coming through, but at the house that I want to buy, there's absolutely no traffic at all. You don't hear anything. It's on a small side road, a few hundred meters away from this road. I think it will be a very cool place to do all the things that I want to do. And I'm thinking about organizing the bike trip, as I mentioned. A lot of traffic at the moment. I haven't experienced it here before. Short bike trips, say 30 kilometers to a city or an interesting place in nature. And then later in the day you can ride 30 kilometers back. Or for those who want to ride longer trips, say 150 kilometers on a day, perhaps split in two, to have some place to sleep approximately halfway. So I'm thinking about organizing all that. We will see how it goes. Okay, that's it for now. Bye.